So let's go around and tell everybody who we are and what you do.
I'm Sean Niles. I sing and play keyboards and write songs.
Hello, I'm Andy, and I play guitar, I play keyboards, and I background vocal and all that stuff.
I'm Craig DeGraff and I play keyboards.
Hello, I'm Steve Reno and I play the Roland V drums and sing backup.
Now, I watched you guys' sets, and it was very, very, very good. Now, one of the things I noticed, too, is that I hadn't seen in some of the synth-pop bands and the sets that they've had, is you added some live elements of guitar and the drum set. Now, that's usually in the tracks, but you guys play it live. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
And how do you, like, if that's different, is it kind of like on the fly, or do you say, oh, we want to do that for our audiences a little bit, more interesting, gets the audience more involved a little bit?
I think, yes, it does. They get to watch the visuals of a drummer. That's why, Steve is pretty frantic on drums, so he's good to watch. But also because we just wanted that energy of him. We auditioned him, and he had the right energy, he had the right intuition about the songs, and that was a lot to do with it as well.
How did you guys all meet?
The key is not to overplay on the drums. That's the whole key.
Okay.
Compliment.
Well, we're getting drum lessons at the same time. This is a good thing, because who knows, maybe next year we'll be back with it, But now, how did you guys all meet?
Well, Andy and I met years ago when we were teenagers, and we were in a couple bands, without each other for a few years. But then I moved out here. We decided to do another band and work as a duo. So we did that for quite a long time in 1991. And then hooked up with Craig DeGraff from another band. He was already firmly entrenched in the synth-pop scene. So, he was, we sort of saw him at a show and said, hey, we're looking for a drummer. You know of any? Oh, sure. That's how it started.
And then how did we get the drummer on board?
He's a friend of mine from another band, so just brought
Okay.
him all over.
All right. And you started in 1991. Now, when you started, you weren't involved in the synth-pop scene that much. Is that right? And it kind of infiltrated that way, or how did it go?
We didn't know about any scenes here. We just sort of came out and played the Roxy one day with a bunch of headbanging bands.
Well, that was
And that's how
probably
we
a
got our
different
start.
experience, going out headbanging to synth-pop.
The scene found us, really, and I don't think we really understood what the synth scene was all about until we played 3 shows with Mark Almond, and people started coming out of the woodwork all of a sudden. I'm like, where did all these people come from? I didn't know there was a scene like this here.
Now, yeah, that's another thing I was going to ask you, because I noticed in your band's bio that you had some definite connections. You had the Mark Almond, and you had, now, is there something with Information Society that you did as well?
We did a
or-
remix for on Cleopatra Records for them a couple of years ago for What's on Your Mind, but I've never met them personally. Yeah.
But you're doing a remix for them. It's kind of that's pretty nice to have on the resume, don't you think?
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out pretty well, too. So.
Now, are you doing any CDs out, or have you had something that's been released, or doing EPs, or?
We have one CD that you can get, uninhibited, and then we're working on another one for this fall.
Oh.
And we're trying out all these songs at all our next few performances.
So some of the songs you did tonight, now are they on the CD? So you did new songs as well as old songs?
Only
or?
3 songs.
Only 3 songs are on the CD that you can get.
So most of the material they heard tonight was new. And
Yes.
people can actually look forward to seeing in your next CD that you have out.
That's right.
Wow, now you guys are on a label?
No, but we're in the market. So.
Oh, see, now they're in the market for a label, so here we have the exhibition.
Well, we haven't been ready for a label till now, so I mean, anyone interested?
Well, this is definitely the place to be for a label, someone to pick you up,
Absolutely.
definitely.